things have changed since I last made my record collection video. The biggest thing being that I actually got a proper turntable and hi-fi setup, so you don't have to suffer through watching my Crosley play my records. By the way, I wouldn't recommend buying a Crosley. Minimal research will give you the same advice that I'm about to give you, but on top of being on the long term damaging to records, I found that it skipped a lot to the point where most of my records I couldn't listen to without putting extra weight on the stylus, which made it ultimately even more damaging than it would have been. I'm lucky that already in my house I had a receiver and speakers, but I would really recommend doing some research before you decide to buy a turntable. But without further ado, I will get into my records that I have gotten recently. So these will just be loosely chronological order from when I actually got them. So picking up from where we left off, I got this Amorosa. It's 2 albums in one, so each album is on 1 LP, and it's their self-titled and Relativity. And I got this off of Hot Topic. It was a limited edition exclusive. Also from the same place, I have the My Chemical Romance 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge on vinyl, and it is exclusive as well. And it's got splatters like this. I think it's probably my favourite record in looks, and also this is my favourite My Chemical Romance album. Arctic Monkeys, Favourite Worst Nightmare, Gatefold, and this is one of my favourite records to play. I'm not sure if it's my favourite Arctic Monkeys album, because AM was such a killer album, but yeah. Next we have probably my all-time favourite record, and I'd say it was the best album of 2014, Royal Blood, self-titled. I love this album so much. I think it's absolutely phenomenal, and if you haven't heard it, you probably should. I got it from JB Hi-Fi, and it was around $25, which is incredible for Australian prices. Usually they're $40 to $80 is an extreme, but I've seen it before. Next we have The Killers, Sawdust. This is a Gatefold 2 LP. So this is just a B-side slash remixes kind of album. So it's basically just everything that didn't make it onto an album, among other things. Next we have Fall Out Boy, American Beauty, American Psycho. I got this from Red Eye Records in Sydney. It's blue, and it's got like a marble effect. And next is The Killers, Hot Fuss, and I absolutely love this album. I have loved it for a while, and it's just like a dark red color, and when you put it up to the light you can see it kind of glows up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a bootleg as well. I got it from eBay or Amazon. Next we have The Story So Far, self-titled. It's also a gatefold. It's got all the lyrics in the middle, as well as the My Chemical Romance album, which I showed. This is the prettiest. It's split halfway. What's interesting is that one color is opaque and one color is translucent, which is pretty cool. And next we have 4 Years Strong, and this is also self-titled. This is just clear vinyl, but it has a tinge to it that when I compare it to other clear LPs that I have, it looks coloured in comparison. I also think this is a phenomenal album. It's very upbeat, which is what I like in an album. Next we have Neck Deep, Life's Not Out to Get You. This one, as well as the past 2 that I've shown, have all been from Red Eye Records in Sydney, but this one is just blue. I don't know what it is with these bands and drawn album covers, but can't say I'm complaining. It's quite pretty. Next, this one is quite a prized possession of mine. We have Queens of the Stone Age, Like Clockwork. I'm not sure if this is the deluxe edition, I don't know. But the middle, it has kind of like a little book inside, and it's got a page for every song on the album. I The case is incredibly heavy. It's a 2 LP album. Each side only has a few songs, and you play it at 45 RPM. Next we have two that are very special because they were from Urban Outfitters, and we obviously don't have that in Australia. It is a lot harder to get a hold of records. Melanie Martinez Dollhouse EP. This one is very pretty. I love how it's split down the middle and it just matches the sleeve and everything's matching. I think this might have been for a record day, but I got it well after record store day. Next we have Badlands Halsey, I don't know, I just call her Halsey. But this one is all blue as well. This is Urban Outfitters exclusive, as is this one, I'm pretty sure. I like the sleeve inside for some reason, it's just nice. Next we have Churches, Every Open Eye. I got this from JB Hi-Fi in Central Coast because the only JB Hi-Fis that sell records that I've come across are in the Central Coast. I haven't found any in Sydney yet. And this one is just plain white vinyl. It was limited edition. Also gatefold, it's got their little faces in the middle. Next we have my absolute pride and joy, the Wombats Glitter Bug on vinyl. I got this from JB Hi-Fi as well. There was only one, so I'm not sure how I got so lucky to find it. I thought it was just going to be black because on the website you can see it's just black. But it's like, it looks bright purple, but when there's no light shining on it, it looks dark red and it's really pretty. It's not the deluxe edition, but I can deal with that. Next, this one I just got very recently is Nirvana MTV Unplugged. It looks like I haven't opened it, but I have just opened the side. It's just 1 LP and it's got Nirvana songs live as well as covers from David Bowie and the Meat Puppets and stuff like that. And now I will go into my 45s. I don't have many, I only have 4. But here we have this one I got first, Fluorescent Adolescent on 7-inch vinyl. The B-side is a song called The Bakery, which I hadn't heard of prior. Oh, I got this from, I think, Amazon or eBay, one of the two. I don't know. I think it was Amazon. Now next, we have Nirvana Sliver backed with Dive, a highly limited edition reissue of Sub Pop single backed with Dive. So it's taken off Bleach, the album, just your standard 7-inch vinyl with a big old hole in the middle. So that was good to find because it's highly limited apparently. And next we have Rage Against the Machine, Guerrilla Radio and Without a Face, which is live. 1999 promo only US 2 track 45 in a picture sleeve. Next we have No Shelter, Rage Against the Machine, and this is a rare promo only red vinyl single from 1998. So it's the same track on both sides since it's promo only. I'd never really seen a coloured 45 before, but the good thing is also that if you scratch one side, it's okay because the other side is exactly the same. And that's it. So if you remember anything from this video, please remember that before buying a turntable, you have to adequately research. I wouldn't recommend Crosley's or other portable turntables because not only will the sound suffer because you're fitting an amplifier, a receiver and a speaker in one unit, as well as you can't actually change the amount of weight put onto the tone arm, as well as the light weight of the tone arm itself. So there's really not much stopping it from skipping, which was my biggest problem, or my biggest short-term problem. Although Crosley's are very cute and they're in a little suitcase, if you know what a quality turntable looks like, you won't be able to go back. And it's just important that your turntable does your record justice. Okay, on that note, I will leave you. Like if you do, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time you see me.